Many children with autism engage in self-injurious behaviour. Some may bite, others may bang their heads against surfaces, pull their hair or scratch.
Ethan would have a meltdown. He would then be quite distressed and would hurt himself by scratching himself or doing other injuries, and it became quite distressing for my husband and I, as we didn't know how to handle the situation or what to do.
When confronted with this behaviour, parents often comfort their child or ask them to stop. In an effort to de-escalate the situation, a child may receive an item or be permitted to avoid a task they've been told to do. Some parents may try and block their child when they engage in this behaviour by placing a cushion between the child's head and the wall.
It's natural to do anything in your power to try to de-escalate this kind of behaviour, but it's important to use a strategy that will reduce the behaviour, or better yet, stop it from happening again in the future.
If this is your experience, a functional behaviour assessment from an accredited service provider can be the start and basis of a solution.
Well, the first step would be to definitely seek support. You realise that you're not alone and that there are plenty of other families out there in the same situation, and there's plenty of resources and networks to help you and guide you through the process.
First, your service provider should determine if there's an underlying medical cause, such as an earache. Then a functional behaviour assessment seeks to determine why your child is engaging in this behaviour. From here, they can recommend strategies to help reduce these behaviours. Think about and record what happens before and after your child engages in an injurious behaviour. This will help your therapist or service provider to identify triggers and recognise if there's been a reduction in the behaviour.
So yeah, we took notes, kept notes about his tantrums, because we found over time we'd forget how long they'd go for, what the reason for the tantrum was, the trigger point, and that really helped when we were talking to people about his behaviour. The great thing is there's heaps of support out there, and you know you're not alone.
There's a variety of strategies that we can use once we've assessed a child. The most important is how to keep a child safe. We might also ask parents to change their approach, for example, not providing an item or comfort.
Therapy support is essential. It gives you the tools to help your child learn to cope better and to do the things that they don't necessarily want to do, and helps you to encourage that in them. Everybody's different, but Ethan rarely hurts himself anymore, and it's been very life-changing for us.
Your therapist should use the results from the functional behaviour assessment to develop strategies to prevent or reduce the behaviour. Children benefit from an alternative way to express their needs and wants. Your child can be taught to make a request through a sign, handing you a picture, or verbally.
There's other strategies, like providing a reward for a period of time a child does not engage in this behaviour. We also teach children skills they may be missing, like tolerating when somebody tells them to wait or tells them no.
It's very important for both parents to be on the same page and to work as a team. It really helps with consistency and achieving results.
The earlier you seek help, the better. Source a service provider who is an expert in behaviour, remembering there are specialists who can help you and your child.